from verbal expressions to algebraic expressions. And so, and you all did pretty well on the worksheet. You did. So I'm going to need you to write actually on that, on one of the problems, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. So, but last time, there's a couple problems that were kind of hard to understand, and I know that I may not have explained it perfect or good that you will understand it. And so we're going to go over one of those problems to start off today. And see if I could explain this a little bit better so we all understand, okay?
Can I get a tissue?
Yeah. There you go. You're welcome. Do you have one, Laura? Alright. So, but first, before I write the problem that we're going to go to the board, I want you to open up your notebooks and grab out the steps I gave you last time. Remember last time I gave you steps that kind of looked like this.
That.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, that one doesn't have, it's just the same, it just doesn't have the multiplication division. So let's just open up. Does everyone have this one? Yep, that's it. Exactly correct. Correct. Cassie, do you have this one?
I don't know. She's switching me out of this math class, so I don't.
No, I don't have it. I threw it away because you already gave me one.
Well, just use this one. This one's kind of similar to it.
This one?
Yeah.
Or
You can just use that. Or here, just use this one. Alright. And so the main thing, let's actually start off. What is, Natalie, do you have that in front of you? That note? Here, you can have this one. Have an extra one. So, because this is going to help us as we go through these problems. What is, Dex, can you read this? What is the first step as we do these problems? Just write down here.
look at verbal expressions.
We gotta look at the verbal expression first. If we don't look at it, we could make a mistake. So that's the first part. And what is the second step? Shady. What is the second step that we're supposed to do?
Find and underline.
Find and underline the keywords. And so I'm going to go ahead and write what we're going to, the verbal expression, and I want you to write it on your whiteboard, okay? And then we'll go through the step by step. We have find less than the square of y. So write that on your whiteboards, or just write the verbal expression. So Laura, will you write the verbal expression on your whiteboards? We're going to go through this. I want you to solve it yet. I just want you to write the verbal expression. So I want to go through this step by step. Because last time, a few of us, including myself, had difficulty understanding how we solve this and how we're making the algebraic expression. Okay? Now, Shayla, you said the second step correctly. So we're going to find our keyword and we're going to underline it. Chan, what's our keyword in this verbal expression?
Square.
Or do you have the notes?
Somewhere in here.
The keyword is going to.
Less than.
The keyword tells us if we're going to subtract, add, multiply, or divide. Oh, do you have it right there? Yep. So which one of these matches one of those keywords on that list? Less than. So what does less than mean, Dex?
Means subtract.
Subtract, exactly. Remember last time, seeing less than can be tricky. And so what I was thinking that can help us better understand this, how to solve this problem, is we could think of less than So on this one, we're going to think of less than as being, let's see, taken out or taken away. Okay? That's another word that I thought of when I think of less than. So we could think of 5 taken away from the square of y, or 5 taken out of the square of y. And an important thing to remember with less than is that whatever's coming after the less than, that part, which is this, is going to be the first part of our problem. So the square of y will be the first part of our problem. And that's, I think, an important part to remember. Anything after the less than is going to be the first thing, okay? Another way to kind of think of this, who likes candy? Or who likes chocolate? What did we just have a few days ago? That we had lots of chocolate. I don't know about you, I've already ate a lot of chocolate, probably more than I should have. But I still love it. So if we think of, a way I thought about this, we could think of the square of y as a box of chocolate, a box of candy bars. Sounds good, right? Alright, now, so we look at this, 5 less than, and if we put that in a box of candy bars, 5 less than a box of candy bars. Now if we have the box of candy bars being our main part that is being less than, will the box of candy bars be first in our equation, or will it be last? Well, let me ask this, sorry, that might have been a little confusing. Will it be a box of chocolates minus 5, or will it be 5 minus a box of chocolates? Now remember, anything after less than
minus 5
goes first. So if box of chocolates is here, where's box of chocolates? Is that going to be the first thing? First thing. So just like right here, y squared. And what would be our next part?
Minus.
Alright, is that right, Cameron? Just go and write this on your board, okay?
That's right.
We got minus. And Cassidy, y squared, what is it minusing, or what is it subtracting?
Let me guess.
So we got y squared here, that's our first part, less than.
I wonder if it's 5.
You think that's correct, Cassidy? It is 5. Alright? So the most important part, just kind of going back to reiterate, the part of the problem after less than that we have, which is square of y, that part is going to be our first. Okay? That's going to be our first part of our problem. And that part, I think you can kind of it can be a little tricky. Because sometimes, I mean, I know last time I think I put y squared second. See, I didn't have it correct myself. So
it's less than that thing goes like.
Exactly. And so that was probably one of the harder problems. The rest of the worksheet that y'all did last time, y'all did really well on, really good. So, but this lesson part, I just wanted to kind of go over, kind of give you an example of how it makes sense to me. Maybe use a couple examples, and so y'all did really good on that. All right. So going on to today's lesson, we're going to be. Hey Lara, let's go ahead and erase that, because I'm going to have you put in a few of these problems on your whiteboards, and we're going to be solving them together, okay? So you just go ahead and erase the picture, because I want to make sure that you understand how to do these problems. I can only see it if I see the numbers, right? Alright. Now let me hand out, we have steps. I don't know about you, but I like steps, how to do problems, because it helps me remember how to do them. And so I'm going to hand you out each steps for solving or finding the midpoint of a line. That's what we're going to be going over today. So today, what we'll be studying is to find the midpoint of a line. And remember, it's important that we learn how to find the midpoint of a line, because it's going to help us as we do the worksheet after. You pass one just past Cassidy. And also, in the near future, or do you have one, Chandler? Did I give you one? Okay, I'm sorry.